Good day, everybody. I wish your patience and attention for a few minutes. The title of my presentation is Recasting Portfolio Analysis for Research Agenda Setting in a Higher Education Institution. My name is Engineer Alvin Rex Arellano, presenting. Introduction. Higher education institutions' goal is to provide quality in education and in research. Professional growth of the researchers in HEI are the most vital key to improve or increase the level of competency of the institutions. Having a standard to guide the institution for strategic planning on increasing their level of competency for both researchers and institution. The purpose of this study is to create a research agenda extracted to the research capability and research productivity. This is the simplified version of the conceptual framework of the study. As you can see, the portfolio analysis is used in the strategic management and in business. Portfolio analysis involves analyzing every aspect of product mix to identify and evaluate all products, to prepare detailed for each part to increase and improve the growth rate. Just to give you the overview on how we did the research. First is to create and adopt the portfolio matrix to our study. On your right side is the adopted portfolio matrix. On your left side is the old portfolio matrix. The adopted portfolio matrix x-axis is the research capability. Y-axis is the research productivity. As you can see, it is divided into four quadrants. The quadrant 1, which is symbolized by bulb, is the high research productivity and high research capability. Quadrant 2, which is symbolized by the pen and wrench, is the high research productivity and low research capability. On quadrant 3, is symbolized by question mark, is the low research capability and low research productivity. And last, the quadrant 4, which is the helping hand or collaborations symbol, is the high research capability with low research productivity. And then, KII or Key Informant Interview was conducted to determine researchers' demographic profile, research capability, and their research productivity. This collected data is then plotted to the table matrix before undergoing portfolio analysis, in which the extracted data are then segregated into 7 areas. These 7 areas is the human resources, orientation, activities, quality, dissemination, and utilization, support, and ethics of research to form a research agenda. These are the extracted data from different institutions of Philippine State College of Aeronautics. As you can see, this is from the Institute of Computer Studies. The next one is from Institute of Engineering and Technology. The last one is from Institute of Liberal Arts and Science. So, what we discovered in this study, the portfolio analysis also indicates which trainings and research sources are required to enhance the level of competency of PhilSCA, faculty researchers, students, and institutes. The findings demonstrate that the research interests might have to be conducted by an individual or research collaboration, and that a research fund may be necessary. First, it is necessary to align trainings and individuals' expertise in the area of research interest. Second, the researcher's perseverance in conducting research. It must be steady and persistent in getting their momentum. Third, the research capability and productivity are found to be correlated, and the high quadrant or quadrant 1 can be achieved by increasing the research competency and expertise of both faculty researchers and institution. 4. Obeying and implementing high standards will also help the institutes to increase their level of competency. And that's all. Thank you for listening.